Since a child, I dreamt of war. A war that would fragment who controlled humanity. I fought this war. The war for Mars sovereignty lasted over 20 years. Over 20 years of fighting. Over 20 years of destruction on a scale that humanity had yet to experience. This had to be one of the darkest hours since the fall of Eve. The dream became prophecy. Unlike the fallen, by bloodline, I outlived most of that era. I was there when it started. I was there when it ended. The dreams never ceased. I still relive those years almost every night. Every night I relive what most have forgotten. The ghost of the past, present, and perhaps the future visits me there. Despite all the death, destruction, and lost, there's a fleeting feeling we missed something important. One night the dreams changed. I dreamt I'd drown on Mars, their scarlet red hues as if being drowned in blood. From naval battles above the red, barren, thin atmosphere to the battles in the heavens above Earth oceans. I'm afraid of how numb I've become to war. It should scare the hell out of me, how accustomed to destruction and death I've become. I've managed to live enough lifetimes to remember the original peace here, before the Terranosis started having its first effects. A moment in time before the pain of humanity, first interplanetary war. A war forgotten by most these days. But we, the children of Adam, we remember what is forgotten, because we lived it. We live? No, I live the memories of the sheer grit and nobility of commanding officers long gone. I live the despair of brothers lost, the heartache of defeat, the steel somber of victory earned through gratuitous death. I lived long enough to question, was it even worth the wound in our species it left? Unseen forces engineering the destruction of what my father started. No, what all of our fathers started. I dreamt I drowned on Mars. Dreams of exploration in awe of the beauty that our father created. Oh, how I've dreamt of seeing her in her pristine beauty untouched before man, but by the original vision of the hands of my father. Some of us aren't meant to die forgotten. Some of us can't die before our stories are done. To my eternal brothers and sisters, I can hear you calling. Your voices still but distant echoes in this red abyss. Despite the pain and tragedy of this soldier's life, not today, Morning Star, I still intend to make you feel the fullness of the agony you are destined for. I dreamt I died on Mars, and she gave birth to a new son in my death. I was made truly alive for the first time, the gift of choice that the children of Eve had been given. I know the beauty of it now. For a lifetime it seems it was just the mission, that my role in the war machine was my purpose. But Queen Mother seems to want me around for something else. Perhaps all this time was preparation for something else. Perhaps the true mission isn't over. Maybe it never will be.